Hey gang, Bronco Carl 92 here. So it's Friday, May 17th evening. I guess we'll just call this a Friday night update. Went out to the garage tonight, did a couple things. Tomorrow in Bergen County here in New Jersey, we have Hazmat Day, which means that if you have hazmats around your house, paints, oils, chemicals, batteries, things like that, you can take them to a collection center and they'll take all of it. So I managed to accumulate all this oil, I guess, in the past year. So it looks like we got about, let's see, there's 5, 10, those jugs are probably 3 gallons, I don't know, probably about close to 20 gallons of oil there. So I'll be happy to get rid of that stuff. It's not really good to have the oil laying around, you know. And of course, don't want to dump it in the ground. So anyhow, a couple of other things. We worked on our hydrostatic transmission the other night for the 129. I got my hydraulic lift in the mail, I guess, yesterday, and that's a pretty nice score also. So it's pretty much everything except for the handle for this valve assembly. There's the link over here. So I'm going to have to see if I can find a handle. I was going to try to fabricate one, but it might just be easier to find one that's already built. The oil filter wrench that I killed the other night, I fixed it. So I unbent it and welded it back together. So that tool will live to do something else in the future. So anyway, tomorrow is a big day. I talked to Danny today, and actually he called me and he wants to know when he can bring the diesel over, the Cummins. He doesn't really want it to be outside anymore, and I don't really blame him. So I told him, yeah, bring it on over. So we'll get video of that. So while we're on the subject of that, also that came in the mail yesterday, I got something. So let me put you down and get it out of the box. All right, so package came from Classic Tube yesterday. I ordered the fuel lines for the Cummins conversion, and I ordered these like a month ago, and they're here. So this is the feed right here, and I guess that's the return line right there. It's a little smaller. They got a shipping bend on them. So when you go to put them on the truck, you basically just straighten out where the piece of tape is over there. So, but anyway, I've got some other things that I have to find, I guess, before we're gonna commit to pulling the motor out of the truck. The truck has an open recall for cracking shock towers that affected 94 and 95 model year BR series Ram trucks. It's been a little bit of a fiasco trying to figure out how I'm going to get this recall done. I guess back in the day, most of the Chrysler dealerships had in-house body shops. Since the repair involves removing the front axle to inspect and then either replace the shock towers and reinforce them, or if they're not cracked, just to reinforce them. Without a body shop around or on site on the property of the dealership, it may make it a little difficult. So I called around pretty much all the dealers around here, and everybody told me, nope, can't do it. Now, if the shock towers break off the truck, which it's unlikely that they will, but in the event that they do, considering the big plow I have, and I think the diesel weighs about the same as the V10, so I'm not really worried about the extra weight with that. But in the event that they do break off, the truck will be ruined. And the truck, to me, is still really clean and virtually rust-free, except for getting a little bubblage in the rocker panels. But since they hold water, I'm not surprised that that happened. So that'll be something else that we're going to have to deal with over the summer. There's a dealer in Rockland County, New York, that claims they can do it. They're going to, I guess, take the truck and do the inspection and then somehow get it over to a welding shop. How they're going to get it over to a welding shop without the front end in it, well, that's going to be interesting. Maybe they'll have the welder bring his equipment over. So, anyhow, I do need to accumulate some other parts. I need to get an exhaust system. I need to get some parts for the AC system. I think the compressor that's on the engine is good. I'll check that out, but I'll need the lines that go from the condenser to the dryer and stuff like that, because when they pulled the motor out of the other truck, the donor truck, they cut them. I don't think they knew that I was going to be putting it in the same type of truck. So, but those items and I guess a few other things, like I have an instrument cluster already. I have to get a fuel sending unit for the tank. Finding a used one of those is challenging, so I'm gonna maybe look into see if a new one is still available. I know they're kind of pricey, so. But anyway, that's about it. So enough rambling. So anyhow, I guess tomorrow when Danny brings the motor over, we'll get some footage of that, and maybe I'll get some footage of the recycling center. So anyhow, thanks for watching as always, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care.